Well, hey there everybody, Aaron here. Welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today we're in the backyard. It's been really crappy weather here in the Rocky Mountains where I live for the last couple, maybe about week or two, and as well as just job stuff and family stuff has been really kind of keeping me from getting out there and getting reviews done for you. So I just wanted to do a quick review for you and kind of walk you through this SnugPak Utility Pak. Now I purchased this back in November of 2014 with the idea of kind of being an organizer for my packs when I go out there and do all my backpacking and camping and hiking, so that I could put all my survival gear in here and then put it in my backpack so it's all in one spot in my backpack. Then I could just grab it by the handle, go to wherever I'm going to build my fire, or that where I'm setting up my tent, and I have all of my paracord and knife sharpener and water purifier and all that stuff and food all in one little location. That was the original thought when I purchased this, and as we're about to see as we walk through here, I'm not really stoked on this pack after having gotten it and used it a couple times on a couple different trips. I'm just not pleased, mostly with the build quality of this SnugPak, and I've actually handled a few other SnugPak backpacks and other items, and I'm kind of surprised because there are other companies out there on the market. I know Essie partners with SnugPak a lot, and I think they even sell some stuff back and forth on their sites and stuff like that. I'm not impressed with the overall quality that you're getting with this pack. Now I'm going to show you, as we go through here, the organization and what it has to offer, and for the price point, and maybe it's not that bad at right around $22, but for what we're about to look at, I don't know, there's just, it's not for me. So I want to show you guys what we have here with this SnugPak Utility Pak, because there's just not a lot of reviews on YouTube, and if there had been, and I had watched a few, then maybe I wouldn't have purchased this, but that's why I'm doing this review for you guys, is so basically to kind of show you the pros, because there are some pros, the quality, or excuse me, not the quality, but the price point, and how it's laid out, maybe, and may fit some needs for some people, but I think for most of you, you're going to see that this really is something to pass on and go to the higher quality companies like Maxpedition and VanQuest and sabra-gear and some of those other gear items that we've reviewed, because they're going to be a lot higher quality and just better laid out in my opinion. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start taking this thing apart, show you what's inside and how they have designed this SnugPak Utility Pak. All right, guys, let me go ahead and give you some of the specs and dimensions here on this SnugPak. What you're getting is a height from bottom to top of 11 inches. It is 8.5 inches from side to side, and it's going to be 4 inches deep. So those are the basic specs for you there. It is made out of 600 denier PVC polyester ripstop nylon. That's what this is made out of. And so it's going to be pretty lightweight at 11 ounces empty, which for a pack of this size with this type of material is actually pretty lightweight. And that's one of the things that this pack does have going for it, is how lightweight it is compared to products like, say, a VanQuest Mobius, say, Maxpedition VersaPak, which have 1,000 denier nylon, are going to be heavier than this product would be. It is made in China, and SnugPak is a UK company. So those are the basic specs for us that we're looking at here. Let's go ahead and start looking at the interior and the inside of this pack and kind of show you what the capabilities are of this utility pack from SnugPak. All right, let's look at the back here. The back has a single zipper. It is not YKK. It's just some basic, zipper. Runs nice though, nice and smooth. You got a nice little nylon tab there to catch. This is just a simple dump pouch back here that runs majority of the length of the pack. It's going to be about 9 inches high and probably about 7 inches of the mouth. The mouth does not go the entire length of the actual pack, but you could get, pieces of paper in there, your passport, and that's riding right up against your body so that someone couldn't, snag that off of you. So your valuables, your wallet, maybe your cell phone, the things that you definitely don't want someone to maybe be fumbling with, you could put inside this pack in this pocket, and that'll be riding right up against your body, having this be the front of the pack. All right, let's go ahead and look at the sides of the pack here. On one side is kind of a utility pouch. You got a little stage of Velcro that is very weak. I don't like that Velcro. I would have liked to see like a clip snap or something like that. Very, very weak Velcro that does not grip very well. And then there's just a little dump pouch. You could put a cell phone if you wanted to, or other, similar items. I actually have the shoulder strap stuffed in there because that, again, kind of like what we talked about in the beginning. I was going to plan on using this more as an organizer for my packs, put it in my packs and keep all of my, survival gear in there. So I wasn't going to use the strap unless I needed to. So that's where I'm storing it. But it has a little utility pouch on one side. Then on the other, there's nothing. nothing. I would have liked to see a couple stages of MOLLE right there. So if I wanted to lash a knife, you know, another utility pouch, something like that, that would have been nice to see. This is just wasted space, basically. If they had put a couple stages of MOLLE, that would have been fantastic and kind of helped with the utility of the pack. All right, let's go ahead and look at the face here. This is the main flap, and what you have is another zipper here with a nice little nylon tab to grab. Zips really nice and smooth, and again another little dump pouch in here so I could put, you know, other little pieces of paper and organize different things that way, but that is going to be in the flap, so you don't want to make this too heavy, because otherwise, you know, this is going to start flapping all over the place. And the reason for that, and again, this pack I don't think is designed very well, and I really would have liked to see a better design. There's no, you know, again, latch or clip, you know, to keep this nice and snug down here and from flapping around. All it has is this strip of Velcro right here, and then an opposite run strip of Velcro that way. That makes no sense to me. If anything, if we are going to do Velcro, let's make this Velcro strap the same as this Velcro strap. The only reason I can see that is if you're stuffing out the pouch and you need more Velcro, but then just make a big wide panel of Velcro down here. I don't know. Velcro is not the way to go. You need a clip of some kind, you know, again, kind of like this Mobius right here, a clip to hold this main flap into place. Would have been really nice to see, but instead we have a strip of Velcro that's, again, very weak and barely going to hold this thing on, you can see there, and then an opposite run strip of Velcro for that main flap. So I don't like that design at all. Really would have preferred to see a clip. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this over, and now we have a couple of our main pouches before we get to the main pocket here. What we have is just a dump pouch right here with a little bit of mesh. So again, you can, things that you're not worried about falling out necessarily, because again, this flap is not going to be secure. Could go in here, maybe like a rain poncho if you're traveling, you know, and you want that, or something like that, that, you know, you want to grab really easily. Then you have another set of zippers, another dump pouch. I have a full-size one-person medical kit in there, organized with a Husky bag from Home Depot. So, you know, you could get definitely some good materials in there. And again, this is just a dump pocket, no organization in there, but that'll stretch out real nice and wide, and you can get some good stuff in there. Then you zip that back up. Now you have 2 runs of zippers, which is good on this next pouch. And this is kind of one of the main organizing pouches. And this has the most organization that you're going to see in the pack. And what we have here is basically a divider that you see with a bunch of sleeves. I'm going to grab my flashlight here for us. Hopefully that will light it up a little bit. And what you have is basically a bunch of little, you know, stacked dividers. I have my Leatherman, I have a couple Sharpies, I have a Write in the Rain notepad, and then they have a little zipper pocket that you could put some, you know, cash or little valuables in as well right there. And then you have more, you know, dump organization if you want to in there. And then on the other side of that divider, we have another divider that's a clear hard plastic with a little toggle that you could put, you know, your keys on, something like that if you wanted to. But again, this is not, it just feels very cheap as I'm using this pack. It feels very cheap, like it's going to rip on me at any second, and just is not really designed in the preference that I would prefer to see. Even, you know, they have these little sleeves, but not even pen holders. So you just got to hope that the pen stays there and doesn't, you know, stop flopping around. And the more you put in here, the wider the pack gets and starts to get kind of cumbersome to use. So just how this pack is set up, I'm not really digging. This main pocket here is not really organizing the things that I want to in the way that I want them to. Okay, as we come to the largest and main pocket, we have 1 zipper again. I would have liked to see 2 zippers. Again, as we go through this, just not really well designed in my opinion. There's just a lot of things that I would have changed. They're just simple tweaks that would have made this pack a lot better in how it's laid out and how it's designed. So 1 zipper there, and then this is our main pocket. Now this is definitely padded, which is really nice, and it's pretty large. I have a mini iPad, so that's my mini iPad in there, and then I have my Bible, which is the exact same size and a little bit thicker than that mini iPad. So you can see there, I mean, it's definitely got a good, you know, size inside that pouch and inside this pocket right here. And then it just has this little sleeve divider. That's where my iPad was, and then my Bible was sitting in there. And it's definitely padded, real nice and secure even on the bottom. So you could put, you know, like a camera, a small pocket camera or something in there that you'd be a little concerned about it, you know, getting damaged. And it will definitely keep it a little safer than some other, you know, pockets and other organizational things out there. Again, there's the little tag that says Made in China inside there. Just wanted to show you some outdoor items that would also fit inside this pocket. I have a Mora Bushcraft Black fixed blade knife will fit in there, and I have a 16 ounce Camelback Nalgene bottle that will also fit in there without any sort of problem. So again, that's what I was originally going to use this for, is more of an organizational, make a mini survival kit and put it in my backpack so I could just grab it with the handle right here and then, take it to wherever I'm building my fire, out of my pack, and then, use it as kind of an organizational piece for my packs, because it does have that capability, which is really nice, that it can hold definitely a full size, almost 4.5 inch fixed blade, and it can hold 16 ounces of water, no problem, with that Camelback water bottle. So that main pocket is nice and large, and you can definitely get some bigger items that, say, other organizers on the market wouldn't be able to handle. And at the price point, it's really nice. But again, the layout I'm not really stoked about. All right, guys, as we get close to wrapping up this video for you, just want to show you the two ways that you can carry and hold this little utility pack. They have a nice little grab handle right there, which is nice that you can carry it around. It is only single weaved from what I can see here. Again, the poor quality is another big hit on this pack. It's a box weave, which is good, but it's just single stitched, and that's on either side there. And then you have these two little plastic D-rings on either side that you can attach this little shoulder strap with this little pad. It's nice that they give you this pad and the shoulder strap. We'll get to a pretty good size, on your person, so that you can carry it, on your hip as a little mini messenger bag if you are, going from port to port on a cruise, or, you just want this little, or, basically man purse or man bag, if you will, to carry around with you, to carry your valuables that you don't want to have in your main backpack. Then it will be able to handle that with this little shoulder strap, or you can just hold it, in your hand with that little handle. So it is nice that they give you those two options, but you can tell, again, even the stitching right here is starting to fray, and there's just a lot of fraying going on this little shoulder strap. So again, poor quality on the build, I believe, with the nylon and overall stitching on this pack. All right, guys, I don't want to beat a dead horse here. I think you get it. It's just not really laid out for me in a way that I like to organize my stuff, and then the quality really holds it back for me. The price point is the positive side. You're not really going to find anything on the market that can offer you what this can offer you at that price point of right around $20 to $25. That's really nice, but other than that, the quality and the build design is not there for me. It's worth it, in my opinion, to purchase something, from those other companies like we've reviewed here on the channel before, like VanQuest, Maxpedition, sabra-gear, some of those companies that really put a lot of quality. You're going to pay for it, obviously, but you're going to get a lot better organizational design, as well as higher quality and better built item that's not going to fall apart on you after like your first trip, or you take it out for a week on vacation. I could totally see this thing starting to fray and fall apart on me after a week or two, overseas somewhere on a vacation, or doing a missions trip like I've done before. I just would not rely on this for an extended period of time, to be sure. So guys, I really hope that this review has helped you out, shown you what the SnugPak Utility Pack has to offer you, pros and cons, and maybe it's the right fit for you, maybe it's not. But hopefully that this review is kind of pointing you in the right direction on whether or not the SnugPak Utility Pack is going to be the right purchase. So thank you, as always, guys, for checking out the channel and watching these videos. It's always, I'm always so blessed to have you guys, supporting this channel, watching these videos. It's because of you guys and you viewers that, I do these reviews for you and point you in the right direction, show you good stuff and show you bad stuff, like the utility pack. So thank you again. Please check us out on all the relevant social media, Facebook, Twitter. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video. And as always, remember to stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.